Welcome back to Stories About My Life. You are finding me right now in a place called Curitiba, Brazil. It is a place where I am teaching. I am in a library. They have an amazing library on this campus. I am a visiting professor uh, teaching my Intro to World Religion course here in Brazil. This library has these stained glass windows, and behind me is it runs for 3 stories on 4 walls. This is just half of this wall. Over there is the rest of this wall. On that side, you have the Crusades. Basically, right behind me over this shoulder is the discovery of America. You can see uh, the boats and the discovery of America. In the middle panels, it's about Mexico and the Aztecs. Um, uh, it as you come around the library and go up three flights, it tells the story of the world, the story of uh, the development of art and science, and just just magnificent. It's just a beautiful stained glass mural, and I love working here. So that's where I am. That's what's behind me, um, and I think I'll tell today the story of just the story of teaching itself. I'm going to jump ahead just because of where I am, and I'm talking about teaching. And um, after college at Cornell, I studied engineering and business, and then we went to India on a one-way ticket. We'll get to more of that story. I will back this up, but um, I came back from India and thought to myself, I would love to teach. I would love to learn more about what I had experienced, to learn more about religion and philosophy. And so I came back to the United States, and I jokingly say BC, before children. I started taking classes at Kent State, and I was taking classes in philosophy in order to understand what I had experienced. I was taking classes in religion and East-West religion, and ultimately led to a master's in philosophy and comparative religion. Uh, that master's, which was funny that I even finished because our first child was born and Susan wondered what I would need it for. But I was thinking in terms of becoming a professor. But during that master's, I became friends with one of my professors. I was an older student, and what happened was that he was in a tenure battle, and I began to realize that higher education is not exactly the ivory tower and the panacea that it's made out to be. And so, seeing behind the scenes, uh, I really decided I was having a great time in business. I had joined my father in a very small family business. It had been in trouble when I started. I helped to save it. That engineering and business degree helped me immensely. I saved it. My father was funny. He said, "You did such a great job." I had it out of debt within 8 months, and my father said, "I'll go into sales. Do me a favor, just run this business." And so it was a lighting manufacturing business. My philosophy professors used to joke that I was in the illumination business. Um, and Susan put the screws to me. She said, if we're going to go on for your PhD, let's leave. We were living in a house we were basically camped out. We didn't buy anything for it. We had some old furniture from my parents, uh, and we had our first child. And she said, either we're staying or we're going. If we're going, she wants to move to Hudson, Ohio. If we're staying, let's go now. Um, and I saw behind the scenes. I decided I really didn't want that life of facing a professor job after all. And I stayed in business, had a great time, and ended up in Hudson, Ohio. But as fate would have it, lo and behold, after you'll hear about how I bought the church, you'll hear about setting up the Spiritual Life Society, and then uh, after my business career was over, I was invited at Kent State to teach world religion. That master's that I got qualified me. I'm teaching in the classrooms that I sat in. It freaks me out every semester. And now I'm the visiting professor at a university in Curitiba, Brazil, where I'm teaching Intro to World Religion to a primarily Catholic class and having a great time. It's a 3-week trip here. And so I will sign off. That is partly how I got here. I will sign off from Curitiba, Brazil. Have a great day. Blessings to all.